Myself, G. Mahesh Kumar, Assistant Professor of Chemistry. Today, in the environmental sustainability, today's topic we are going to discuss about causes, effects, and control methods or preventive methods of noise pollution. Causes, effects, and preventive methods of noise pollution is today we are going to discuss in the environmental sustainability. Here, coming to the topics that cover in the noise pollution is a definition of noise pollution. One is a definition of noise pollution, causes of noise pollution, effects of noise pollution, and the control measures of noise pollution. Okay, coming to the what is the definition of noise pollution, what are the causes of noise pollution, what are the effects of noise pollution, and how we are going to control this noise pollution are the topics which we are going to cover in today's class. Coming to the definition of pollution, what actually definition of pollution is any contaminant which causes adverse changes in the environment is called pollution, and the contaminant is called pollutant. Okay, any contaminant which causes adverse changes in the environment is called pollution, and the contaminant is called known as pollutant. Pollution can take the form of chemical substances, maybe either in the form of chemical substance or energy such as noise, heat, or light is called pollution. Okay, maybe in the form of chemical substance or energy such as noise, heat, or light. Pollutants are the components of pollution. Okay, what is a pollutant? Pollutants are nothing but the components of pollutants are the components of pollution. Can be either it may be foreign substances or naturally occurring contaminants. It may be either foreign substances or naturally occurring contaminants is called as pollution. Pollution is in the form of chemical substance or in the form of energy such as noise, heat, light is called pollution, and the pollutants that are the components of pollution can be either the foreign substances, energies, or naturally occurring contaminants is called as pollution. Here, coming to the classification of pollution, pollution has been classified into the following types. One is air pollution, water pollution, soil or land pollution, noise or sound pollution. Today, we are going to discuss about the noise or sound pollution. Okay, there are different types of pollutions. One is pollution due to the air, water, land or soil pollution, and the last one is noise or sound pollution. All these are the classification of pollution. Today we are going to discuss about the noise pollution or sound pollution. Noise pollution or sound pollution. What actually the noise pollution is? Okay, noise pollution is here we have various types of sounds we hear every day. Sound is nothing but mechanical energy from the vibrating source. What is a sound? Sound is a mechanical energy which is generated in the form of a vibrating source. Sound is a mechanical energy from a vibrating source. Vibrating source is nothing but the vibrating source is called as a sound. Sound is a mechanical energy that is generated from the vibrating source. Some sounds are pleasant, okay, to someone, and at the same time unpleasant to others. The unpleasant and unwanted sound is called as a noise. What is a noise? Noise is nothing but noise is the unpleasant and unwanted sound. Unpleasant and unwanted sound is called as noise. Okay, here sound is different and the noise is different. Sound is nothing but the mechanical energy from a vibrating source is called sound, and the Noise is the nothing but unwanted and unpleasant sound is called as a noise. A type of sound may be pleasant to someone and it may be unpleasant. Same time, it may be unpleasant to others. The unpleasant and unwanted sound is called as noise. Unpleasant and unwanted sound is called as noise. Unpleasant and unwanted sound is called as noise. Here, this is a wide range of sound pressures which encounter the human ear. Increasing the sound pressure does not invoke a linear response of human ear. Okay, there is a wide range of sound pressures which encounter the human ear. Increasing the sound pressure does not invoke a linear response of human ear. Linear response of human ear. Effects of in this picture it shows that how the sound pollution effects of noise pollution. Okay, here there are different too much noises has been created by all this. Aeroplane flying over. One is the effects of noise pollution is aeroplanes flying over. Okay, moving and honking vehicles, industrial production noise, music from disco, neighbors dog barking. All these are the effects of noise pollution. Too much noise has been created by all this. One is aeroplanes aeroplanes flying over, moving and honking of vehicles, industrial production of noise and music from the disco, uh, neighbors dog barking. All these are the some of the effects of noise pollution. Too much noise has been created by aeroplanes, neighbors dog barking, music from the disco, industrial production of noise, moving and honking of vehicles, aeroplanes flying over. All these are the some of the effects of noise pollution. What are the sources of noise pollution? The main sources of what are the sources of noise pollution is the main source of noise are various modes of transportation. Okay, it is various modes. Uh, Coming to household source, one is social events, commercial and industrial activities, transportation. All these are the one of the sources of noise pollution. The main sources of noise are various modes like air, road. Air is nothing but aeroplane. Okay, aeroplane, road like vehicles which are moving on the road, rail transportation, industrial operations, construction activities, celebrations like social, religious functions, elections, etc., and electric home appliances. All these are the uh, sources of water, sources of noise pollution. Okay, the main sources of noise pollution are various modes of transportation like it is air, road, rail transportation. Air transportation like example aeroplanes, road transportation vehicles, scooters, motor vehicles, rail like rail transportation. All these are comes under the transportation, and the industrial operations like construction activities and the celebrations like social religious functions, elections, etc. The and electric home appliances. See here, home household sources like social events, uh, commercial and industrial activities, transportation. All these are comes under the sources of noise pollution. Okay, it may be either in the form of transportation, it may be in the form of industrial operation, it may be in the form of construction activities, it may be in the form of celebrations like social, religious functions, elections, etc., and electric home appliances. Electric home. All these are the sources of noise pollution. Sources of noise pollution is maybe either transportation, industrial operations, construction activities, celebrations like social, religious functions, election, etc., and electric home appliances. Household sources, social events like functions, commercial industrial activities, transportation. All these are comes under the sources of noise pollution. Sources of noise pollution. What are the effects of noise pollution? Effects of noise pollution is noise pollution have the following effects. Noise causes the following effects. Here interferes the man's communication. In a noisy area, communication is severely affected. Noise causes the following effects. Interferes with man's communication. In a noisy area, communication is severely affected. Hearing damage, noise can cause a temporary or permanent hearing loss. It depends on intensity and duration of sound level. It depends upon intensity and of sound level. Auditory sensitivity is reduced with noise level over 90 decibels in the mid high frequency for more than a few minutes. Okay, noise has the following effects. With man communication in a noisy area, communication is severely affected. Hearing damage like noise can cause temporary or permanent hearing loss. It depends on intensity and duration of sound level. Auditory sensitivity is reduced with noise level of over 90 decibels in a mid high frequency for more than a few minutes. For more than a few minutes. Okay, this is the picture this shows that can lead to the hearing loss. The noise pollution, noise of 70 decibels for 8 hours can cause hearing issues. Noise of 70 decibels for 8 hours can cause hearing loss, hearing issues. Noise above 100 decibels for even half an hour can can cause hearing issues. Loud noise above 120 decibels. Okay, noise of 70, if it is 70 decibels, what happened if it is 100 decibels, 100 decibels for half an hour can cause hearing issues. Loud noise above 120 decibels can cause immediate harm to your ears. Common noises is a whisper is about 30 decibel. Normal conservation is about 60 decibel. City traffic is in between 80 to 85 decibels. Lawn movers 90 decibels and motorcycle 95 decibels and fire crackers 140 decibels depending upon the proximity. Okay, these are the common noises and health concerns. Coming to the health concerns, noise of 70 decibels for 8 hours can lead to the hearing loss, and noise above 100 decibels for an half an hour can cause hearing issues, and a loud noise above 120 decibels can cause immediate harm to the your ears. All these are some of the hearing noise pollution. Effects of noise, physiological and psychological changes like continuous exposure to noise affects the functioning of various systems of the body. Okay, it leads to the various damages of the various functions of our body. It may result to hypertension, insomnia, sleeplessness. One is what are the effects of noise? Is one is hypertension, sleeplessness, insomnia, sleeplessness, gastrointestinal problems, gastrointestinal problems, digestive problems, peptic ulcers, blood pressure changes, behavioral changes, emotional changes, etc. All these are the digestive problems, peptic ulcers, blood pressure changes, behavioral changes, emotional changes, etc. Okay, these are the some of the physiological and psychological changes that occur due to the noise. Okay, continuous exposure to the noise affects the functioning of various systems of the body. It may result to hypertension, sleeplessness, gastrointestinal problem, the digestive disorders, peptic ulcers, blood pressure changes, behavioral changes, emotional changes, etc. Okay, here coming to noise effects, industrial pollution. Okay, industrial noise, occupational health hazards. Industrial noise is which is created by machines, processes in the industries. It threatens safety and health of the industrial workers and common people in the industrial environment. Noise level more than 85 decibels can cause hearing impairment. Such industrial environment is not healthy environment for the workers. Here, noise-induced hearing loss (NIHL) has been observed in workers of heavy industries like shipbuilding, iron, uh, steel industry, railway yards, etc. Noise is which is created by the machines and processes in the industries. Okay, it threatens the safety and the health of industrial workers and common people in the industrial environment. Noise level more than 85 decibels can cause hearing impairment, and such industrial environment is not a health environment for the workers. Okay, above 85 decibels can lead to the damages of hearing loss. Yes, which leads to the not health environment for the workers. So it should be less than 85 decibels is the noise level is for the can cause a hearing cannot cause hearing impairment. Okay, above the 85 decibels can cause hearing impairment. Such industrial environment not a good health environment for the workers. Okay, noise induced hearing loss has been observed in the workers of heavy industries like shipbuilding, iron, steel industry, railway yards, etc. Beside hearing loss, other occupational health hazards include, okay, besides the loss of hearing, there are some other occupational health hazards include increased stress, fatigue, high blood pressure, headache, speech problem impairment, aggression, uh, annoyance, vertigo, learning, anxiety, stomach ulcers, depression. All these are the some of other occupational health hazards besides the hearing loss. What is that? It includes the increased stress, fatigue, high blood pressure, annoyance, headache, vertigo, speech problems, learning impairment, aggression, anxiety, stomach ulcers, and depression. All these are the some of the other occupational health hazards besides the hearing loss due to the noise pollution. Okay, standards they are the Central Pollution Control Board (CPCB). Central Pollution Control Board committee has been recommended the some of the levels permissible noise levels for the different locations as given in the table in this table. Central Pollution Control Board committee has recommended the permissible noise levels for the different locations as given in this table. Ambient air quality standard in the respect of noise. Okay, ambient air quality, the area category of area zone limits in the decibel is given. Like for example, first one is industrial area, commercial area, residential area, and silent zone. Okay, what are the decibels it is given that during the daytime and the nighttime. Okay, for industrial area, daytime is 75 decibels and the nighttime is 50 decibels. Commercial area, 65 decibels and 55 decibels. Residential area, it is 55 decibels and 45 decibels. Silence zone is 50 and 40 during the nighttime. Okay, these are the different areas. One is industrial area, commercial area, residential area, and silence zone. Okay, what are the limits that has given by the Central Pollution and Control Board as committee has recommended some of the permissible noise levels for the different locations as given in this table, that is daytime and nighttime. Okay, 75 industrial area, nighttime 50, commercial area 65, 55, residential area 55, 45, silence zone 50 during the daytime and 40 during the nighttime. Okay, this is some of the standards given by the Central Pollution Control Board in the different areas. That is industrial area, commercial area, residential area, and silence zone. Now, what are the types? Faint. Okay, this is given in the left side. What is a moderate, loud, very loud, and extremely loud with the decibels. Faint. Okay, desert. Hearing the threshold quiet room, that is 30 decibels, moderate like 50 light traffic is a 50 decibel, 60 decibels are the busy street through open windows, noise level near a motorway is a 70 decibel, 80 is a busy crossroads, trucks are 90 decibels. It produces a sound of 90 decibels, and motorcycle 100 is a subway. Car horn is 110, and 120 is aircraft. It take off during the takeoff of aeroplane. It produces a sound of 120. That is extremely loud sound, 120 decibels. Okay, here based on the moderate loud, very loud, and extremely loud, and their decibels. What are the what they are produced? White room, it contains 30 decibels of sound. 50 is a light traffic. Busy street through open windows is a 60 decibels. 70 is a noise level near a motorway. Busy crossroads. 90 is a truck and motorcycle. 100 is a subway. 110 is a car horn. Okay, car horn produces a sound of 110 decibels, and the aircraft taking off it produces 120 decibels. Okay, comparative noise levels is given common outdoor sound level and common indoor sound levels. Car horn at 3 feet, 110 decibels, rock band, and gas lawn mover at 3 feet, diesel truck at 150 feet. It produces between 90 to 100. Inside a subway train, New York, food blenders at 3 feet. Noisy urban, busy highways at 50 feet. Commercial area, quit urban, quit rural. Okay, threshold hearing, broadcast and recording studio, library, bedroom at night, concert hall, small theater, large conference room, large business office, normal speech at 3 feet, 3 feet, vacuum cleaner at 10 feet. So all these are the some of the comparative noise levels that are outdoor sound levels, and that is indoor levels. Drowning in the din. Okay, in the Hyderabad, the noise levels, the decibels is given increase in the number of vehicles, and the resulting traffic shows a major contributor to the noise pollution. Okay, here in the Nehru Zoo Park, it produces a 57 decibel, Jubilee Hills 60 decibels, Tarnaga it is 61, Gachibowli it is 62, RC Puram it is 65, and GD Metla 69, Paradise 69, JNTU it is 70 decibels of sound, and Sanat Nagar it produces the 73, Abits 74, Panjagutta 77. This is what is the sounds, the standards that are given by the Hyderabad noise pollution control board is a source for here with the different sound levels. One is 57 is Nehru Zoo Park. Jubilee Hills it produces 60 decibels. Tarnaka 61, Gachibowli 62, RC Puram 65, and GD Metla 69, Paradise 69, JNTU it is 70, Sanat Nagar 73, 74, Abits, Panjagutta. All these are some of the standard sounds that are produced in the Hyderabad. Methods of control of noise pollution. How we are going to control this noise pollution? Okay, here coming to how we are going to control methods of preventive methods of noise pollution is reduction in the source of noise. One is a reduction in the source of noise. Means the source of noise pollution like heavy vehicles and old vehicles may not be allowed to play in populated areas. Okay, here how we are going to avoid means the vehicles that are having the heavy load vehicles and the old vehicles may not be allowed to allowed to play in the populated areas. By this way, we can avoid we can control or we can prevent the noise pollution. Machine noise may be reduced by proper machine design. Okay, we can by using some proper design of machine involving the process modification, changes in the shape and material. By this way also we can avoid the noise. We can prevent the noise pollution. Okay, a proper machine design involving the process modification, changes in the shape and material. Noise making machines should be kept in containers with a sound absorbing media. The noise path will be interrupted and will not reach the workers. Proper oiling will reduce the noise from the machinery. Okay, we need to apply the oil which can reduce the noise from the machinery. Noise making machines should be kept in a containers with a sound absorbing media so that we can reduce the noise pollution. Noise path will be interrupted and will not be reach the workers. Will not be reach the workers. Standards of this noise. Heavy machines transmit the vibrations to hard surfaces. Heavy machines transmit the vibrations to the hard surface in the touch, which in turn radiate the noise. This type of secondary noise can be reduced by providing the pads of suitable material like rubber, felt, cork, etc. We need to keep to observe the and reduce the noise transmission. Heavy machines transmit vibrations to hard surfaces in touch with in turn radiate the noise. This type of secondary noise can be reduced by providing the pads of suitable material, porous material absorbent fibers, glass, wool, etc. or sound absorbing materials which can also absorb up to 90% of sound energy falling on them depending on the angle of incidence. Ceiling and walls may be provided with layers of such sound absorbing materials to reduce the workplace noise. Porous material absorbents like fibers, glass, wool, etc. are sound absorbing materials which can absorb up to 90% of sound energy falling on them depending on the angle of incidence. Ceiling and walls may also be provided with layers of such sound absorbing materials to reduce the workplace noise. Workers may be deployed in noisy environment with the maximum permissible noise levels and relative quarter areas in shift so that the time of exposure to high noise level doesn't exceed that recommended by Occupational Safety and Health Act. Workers may be provided with ear protectors to reduce the noise reaching the eardrums. Workers may be deployed in noisy environment with maximum permissible levels, noise levels, and relativity quiet areas in the shift to so that the time of exposure to high noise level doesn't exceed the recommended by Occupational Safety and Health Act. Okay, planting more trees also we can broad leaves we can reduce the noise through the law legislation can ensure that sound production minimize different social functions. Unnecessary horn blowing sound should be restricted, especially in vehicle congested areas. Okay, there is a law that is a legislation can be ensured that sound production is minimized with various sound functions. Unnecessary horn blowing should be restricted, especially in vehicle congested areas. Coming to the references we are using for this environmental sustainability is Robertson Margaret Sustainability Principles and Practice at Routledge Taylor and Francis Group 2017. Responsibility for the teaching sustainability in context general of sustainability education. These are the references we are following. One is Robertson Margaret Sustainability Principles and Practices, Routledge, Taylor and Francis Group 2017, Responsibility for the Teaching Sustainability in Context, General of Sustainability Education. These are the references we are using for the environmental sustainability. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.